Money is a tool, not a goal. Never buy a thing. Seduced be you its cheapness, such a thing, in the long run, will cost you dearly. The lack of money is the root of all evil. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. It's not about having money. It's about having control over it. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. Every day is a bank account, and time is our currency. No one is rich, no one is poor. We've got 24 hours each. The art is not in making money, but in keeping it. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Money can't buy happiness, but it can make you awfully comfortable while you're being miserable. Rather go to bed without dinner than to rise in debt. The more you learn, the more you earn. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Lessons in life will be repeated until they are learned. It's not your salary that makes you rich. It's your spending habits. Having been poor is no shame, but be ashamed of it is. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. It's not about how much you make, but how much you save. Don't think money does everything, or you are going to end up doing everything for money. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop trying to force others to. It's not the mistake that matters. It's how you interpret the lesson. Every time you borrow money, you're robbing your future self. Look at life through the windshield, not the rearview mirror. Many people take no care of their money till they come early to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths. Rather travel the worn paths of accepted success. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Empty pockets never held anyone back. Only empty heads and empty hearts can do that. Life is available only in the present. That is why we should walk in such a way that every step can bring us to the here and now. If you want to know what a man is really like, notice how he acts when he loses money. Opportunity does not knock. It presents itself when you beat down the door. The first rule of investment is don't lose money. The second rule is don't forget rule number 1. Life is not a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Invest in yourself. Your career is the engine of your wealth. Money grows on the tree of persistence. Don't tell me where your priorities are. Show me where you spend your money, and I'll tell you what they are. Think of each failure, each heartache, and each loss in your life as a lesson in courage, and resilience. A simple fact that is hard to learn is that the time to save money is when you have some. We must be willing to let go of the life we've planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. The real measure of your wealth is how much you'd be worth if you lost all your money. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. Wealth is not about having a lot of money. It's about having a lot of options. Give a bowl of rice to a man, and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice, and you will teach him for life. Money is a guarantee that we may have what we want in the future. Though we need nothing at the moment, it ensures the possibility of satisfying a new desire when it arises. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as a driver. The only reason to save money is to invest it. We cannot become what we need to by remaining what we are. The life we receive is no short, but we make it so. We are not all provided but use what we have wastefully. Money is a great servant but a bad master. One day your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching. The lack of money should be the last thing you complain about. It should be the first thing you plan to address. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Money is a tool. Used properly, it makes something beautiful. Used wrong, it makes a mess. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. The goal isn't more money. The goal is living life on your terms. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. Don't be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. If we command our wealth, we shall be rich and free. If our wealth commands us, we are indeed poor. Money is multiplied in practical value depending on the number of W's you control in your life. What you do, when you do it, where you do it, and with whom you do it. The hardest thing to learn in life is which bridge to cross and which bridge to burn. The man who dies rich dies disgraced. Never spend your money before you have it. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. The more you give, the more you receive. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. The greatest legacy one can pass on to one's children and grandchildren is not money or other material things accumulated in one's life, but rather a legacy of character and faith. The more you know, the less you need. Money is like love. It kills slowly and painfully the one who withholds it and enlivens the other who turns it on his fellow man. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. When you have money, think of the time when you had none. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. The person who doesn't know where his next dollar is coming from usually doesn't know where his last dollar went. It's not about having money, it's about making money. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. The habit of saving is itself an education. It fosters every virtue, teaches self-denial, cultivates the sense of order, trains to forethought, and so broadens the mind. Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, Put out the bucket, not the thimble. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Do not lend money to relatives, because you will lose both. The lack of money is not the root of all evil. The lack of money is the root of all unnecessary struggle. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. When life give you lemons, make lemonade. Watch for big problems. They disguise big opportunities. Anything you can settle with money is cheap. It's not about how much money you make, but how much money you keep. A comfort zone is a wonderful place, but nothing ever grows there. Savings represent much more than mere money. They are a ticket to freedom. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give.